This bottle almost empty. I am getting every little bit out of this bottle. You hear me? Every little bit. Look at that. Ain't nothing left in there. There's nothing left in there. But I'm going to use it till I can. I think it's almost done. I think I've done that. I was going to say I'm going to use it till it's all gone, but I think I have done that. I have gotten my money's worth out of this bottle, I promise you. And I have a brand new bottle. It's just in my bag. I keep this over here next to me. And I have a brand new bottle in my bag. Is anybody out there? Nobody coming in the chat? Anybody out there? It don't matter. I'm going to talk anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm going to talk anyway. Who just called me? I hate when people call me from numbers I don't know. Hey, a couple of people coming in the room. Hey. Hey, anybody in the room? Hey, Miss Lynch. Heavy Bear, how you doing? Yes, happy Tuesday to you guys. Let me tell y'all something. I overslept for work this morning. Now, mind you, I just went back to work last Thursday. You can't be late on your fourth day. You just can't. But I did. We get like a 15-minute window, so I was late, but I wasn't late. You know what I'm saying? I was late for the time I was supposed to be there, but I made it in that 15-minute window, baby. I was hard telling it out of here this morning. You hear me? I was like, oh, I can't believe I overslept. Ugh! And the thing was, the alarm was going off. I was just sleeping through it. I was tired. I was sleeping through the daggone alarm. I was tired, y'all. Staying up all daggone night. And I can't blame anybody because it wasn't the VMAs or anything. I had to get out of summer mode. I had to make my mind remember, you back at work, child. Go to bed. And if nothing else, lay in the bed, which I did do. Hey, surprise around the corner. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Sorry, I just got this text. Let me finish. Let me respond real quick because somebody think I'm ignoring them. Y'all know what I'm saying. All right. So yeah, I overslept for work this morning. Hey, Jay Parrish, how you doing, babe? Overslept for work, but I got, like I said, I got there. So, couple of things. I don't know if you guys had a chance to look at my VMAs review, but I had a couple of things I wanted to add, a couple of things I wanted to update, a couple of things I wanted to fix. I just looked at it again. I was eating my dinner, and I looked at Taylor Swift's performance again. Hey, Tiki. We got Hager. I looked at Taylor Swift's performance again because I wanted to focus on Todrick Hall. I really like Todrick Hall. And I wanted to focus on the choreo because after they won the award, I wanted to look at the performance again and really focus on the choreography and really focus on what I was seeing. I knew that a lot of the RuPaul's Drag Race queens were in her video, but I didn't know that Todrick Hall did the choreography and stuff like that. Like, I just didn't read that much. I didn't know that much about it. And I saw a couple of my queens on stage last night with Taylor Swift. I looked at Lizzo's performance again, and of course, I looked at Missy again. And there's just a couple of things I want to touch on that. But first of all, I do want to touch on something. I want to kind of follow up or revisit, and this is going to be my last time really speaking on it. For those who know or don't know, the situation that's been going on for the last couple of days with Tracy Living My Truth. And where we left off yesterday, for those who were in the chat yesterday, where we left off yesterday was me really talking about having the humility enough to apologize. And so I want to just come in here and say, last night I was up. Part of the reason why I was up all night I was in people's lives and listening. I was in the bed, but I was just up listening to differentness and jumping. Everybody was live last night, and there was a whole lot of mess going on. Hey, what's up? Hey, Yana. I was gonna say what's up, Tribe. Hey, Yana, how you doing, babe? And Tracy was live, and she was talking. I want to say she was talking to Nicole Tyler. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak on that, but I just caught the tail end of what she was saying. They were getting off the phone, and she was saying something because earlier yesterday. Okay, let me, because I want to get it right. She was in her live, and she was addressing the conversation she had with Spiller Boy and everything. And her thing was, she honestly felt like I had attacked Heidi on the panel. And for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about right now, hey, Johnny Mac, for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about right now, I'm sorry. It's too much to go into. There was a panel on Friday night. A whole bunch of mess went down on the panel. And with a couple of other content creators, Jay Wilson's platform, y'all can go back and look at the video. It's 4 hours long, but you can go back and look at it. You probably, to get to the part that I'm on, is like the last hour and a half or so. But as a result, there was a lot of commentary made. And one of the things that some of the commentary, hey, infamous Pretty Lips, okay, all right. Some of the comment that was made was from Tracy. And then there was a conversation yesterday between Tracy and James Caldwell, who, yes, everybody knows that that is my mother. He is my mentor. And so then the commentary sort of switched up, that people felt like the only reason why James said something was because he was my mentor, which I'm sure that had a lot to do with it. But the video I made was in reference to her making a personal attack against me. And so with that being said, I called into her live last night. She did take the call, and we talked about it, and I told her, I was like, because once I heard where she was coming from, I guess I understood better why she reacted the way she reacted, because from her point of view, from her vantage point, she thought that I knew Jay Wilson. She thought that I was like a friend of Jay Wilson's, and she thought that it was a setup. Hey, Rouse Trucking, how you doing? How you doing today? She thought that I was setting him up. Setting Heidi Snowfly up. And she felt like I was the only other woman on the panel, and it was 2 other men. And then when James came into the room, she felt like, as a woman, I should have said something. I should have defended Heidi. I should have, come to her defense or what have you. So talking to Tracy, and I told her, I said, you know what? I hear what you're saying. I hear you, and I receive your criticism, because you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with what I did or agree with how you feel like I handled the situation. Like, I can respect that. And what I said to her was, but the personal attack was my issue. You can have a problem with what I did. You can have a problem with how I handled it. Hey, J Dot, you can have a problem with how I handle something. My issue was the way that you oh wow, Rouse Trucking. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. I want to keep you and your family in my prayers, because I'm really sorry to hear that. And we're gonna pray for healing, and we're gonna pray for healing. We're gonna speak only positivity into that. Hey, Bama girl, roll tide. Okay, the world's greatest vlog father. All right, I see y'all. J Dot. Let me tell you about that, J Dot, y'all. So we have a couple of content creators. Let me just go through that before I finish my story. Johnny Mac is a content creator. Rouse Trucking is a content creator. J Dot is a content creator. And if I'm missing anybody that's in the chat or you in the bushes, go on and drop your name down, because y'all know I like to shout out my content creators so that you guys can go out and support each other. So if you are a content creator, just say your name. You don't have to participate in the chat, but just put it in there. And you guys go and check out some of these other content creators just out of support. But I'm definitely going to keep you and your family in my prayers, Ralph. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. I definitely am. It really puts things in perspective, but I'm going to finish the story. But it really just puts all this pettiness in perspective. But I wanted to say this because I'm one of those people that I honestly feel like the way in which I always say the way in which you disrespect me is the way in which you should apologize to me. But in this instance, what I'm going to say is the way in which you address a situation should be the way in which you resolve the situation. And so because I addressed Tracy on my platform and publicly, I'm going to let you guys know what happened and how it was resolved publicly. Because having the conversation with Tracy last night, like I said, she saw things a different way. But she did apologize for the personal attack. She said, you're right. I didn't have to attack you personally. I didn't have to come after your looks and that kind of thing. She, and again, she absolutely can feel the way she feels. People in her chat can feel the way they feel. I was reading some of the comments, and some of the people in the chat still feel like I was wrong or feel like I did something out of pocket. And that's fine. That's fine. You know what I mean? Like people can see things from their perspective and interpret it the way they want to interpret it, and that's absolutely fine. But with that being said, I just want to let you guys know that Tracy and I spoke. Tracy apologized for the personal attack. She told me that she didn't agree with how I handled the situation, but she did apologize for coming after me on a personal level. And I accepted the apology. I accepted the criticism, and I'm done. And I'm moving on. And that situation will never be spoken of again. But I just wanted to let you guys know because I came to you and let y'all know what the issue was. So I wanted to come to you guys because not everybody in my chat follows all this YouTube stuff and who's mad at who and who has an issue with who. So everybody doesn't know everything. And so I don't want anybody to assume that y'all heard the live last night and y'all know that we had the conversation. So with that being said, I just want to let y'all know that was said, it was done, and we're done with it. Done with it. Oh, thank you, J Dot. Thank you, baby. Now, and I'm not about to start another. I ain't about to start no more beef. I'm done. I'm done with it. But why Nicole Tyler said today that I was James' lapdog, that was funny to me. I think, see, that kind of stuff, I just think it's funny. I don't care about that kind of stuff. But anyway, once again, they're spinning narratives. They only tell a half story, a half truths, and I don't entertain that mess. Anyway, welcome everybody into the room. There's a lot of new names in here, so I'm gonna welcome everybody. I have a lot of new subscribers. I hope you guys stick around. I hope you are enjoying the content and you stick around for the fun stuff. I am not about the drama, even though the last couple of days have been crazy. But I'm gonna drop my social media and contact and stuff in the link. You guys feel free to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram and all that good stuff. For those who are new or what have you. What's up? What's up, Lori? How you doing, babe? J Dot, I ain't even going down that road. I'm done. I'm laughing. I really am. I ain't about to go down that road. She got her hands full. I ain't fooling with that. I ain't even fooling with it. I just thought it was funny. That's all. I just thought it was funny. I think that it's beautiful. The two of you ladies resolved your issue. I love to see goddesses support each other. Absolutely. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, little baby, how you doing, boo? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't never hit me. Y'all, people who've been rocking with me from the beginning know that's not how I get down. And that's not my issue. That's not my thing. And so, I called into the show. And again, we had a cool conversation, and it was about it wasn't even 5 minutes, I don't think, but what needed to be said was said, and I'm done. But again, like I said, I wanted to come on here and just let you guys know what was said. So anyway, moving on. Anybody that come in late, they just gonna have to look at the review. Hey, viewers of you, how you doing, babe? You got that parody together, girl. I'm ready for it. I am waiting. You got that parody ready for me? Viewers of you is putting together a parody of that paddle from the other night, honey. I'm ready to see it, y'all. I was truly blessed by the result. Were you in the chat, Johnny Mac? I know sometimes you are over there. Were you in there? Were you in there? Because it was 2:00 in the morning, honey. That's probably why my ass overslept this morning. I was being nosy and in everybody's chat last night. That's what I get. That's what I get for being nosy. Because I was back and forth because there was some mess going down in Jay Wilson's chat. And then Tracy was live, and then Phi Babe did her news last night, and then somebody else I was looking at last night was live. I can't remember. Somebody else was live I was looking at last night. Well, I was in and out. And then I did my VMA review, and I did my Love and Hip Hop Hollywood review. So being nosy, y'all, that shit took my butt to bed. Okay, Johnny Mac, so you heard the conversation. And like I said, I was in and out. So I don't know everybody that was in there, but you heard how it went down. So was that an accurate reporting of how the whole thing went down? The chats were off the chain. Yes, honey. Them chats was crazy last night. But I tell you what I'm doing tonight, though. I'm taking my happy tail to bed. Well, thank you. Okay. All right, Dia. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry. Arel, Dia. I'm horrible with names, y'all. I'm telling y'all now. I'm smart, but I'm horrible with names. I tell on the first day of school, I tell my students, before I get ready to start the role, I say, look, if I mispronounce your name, respectfully correct me. Because there's no disrespect and no ill intention. And it's your name and it should be pronounced correctly. Just do it respectfully. And there's some kids' names who I promise y'all the whole year. I was like, I don't know why I can't get. And it's like I know what their name is before. I had a baby last year and I felt so bad. I never got that girl name right. I felt so, and I knew her name, like I knew who she was, but I don't know. Every time I got ready to say her name, it just didn't come out right. I was like, why I can't remember the correct pronunciation of your name? And it wasn't anything crazy. Thank you. Oh, thank you, viewers of you, baby. Thank you. It wasn't anything crazy. It was just I couldn't. Anyway, y'all. Anyway, yes, we love those teachers. Let me go back. Shout out to you as a teacher. My baby sister is a teacher as well. Love you and your child. Thank you so much. And you tell your baby sister I said that, good, have a great year. Good luck on this new school year. I don't know if she's already started or not. Most of the kids in this area went back today or yesterday. We don't go back. Maryland doesn't go back until after Labor Day. So technically my first day is Friday because the freshmen come on Friday for their freshman orientation. And because most of my classes are ninth graders, I actually have students on Friday, but the regular first day of school is on Tuesday. Well, thank you, Johnny Mac. I don't want to misspeak and I don't want to misspeak on anybody and I don't want to lie on nobody. And like I said, the way in which I approach things, I try to approach it. I try to be fair in how I approach it. So it wasn't fair for me to say what I said about the situation without talking about the resolve of the situation. So with that being said, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, team teachers. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all, I'm so tired right now. Put my classroom together. People don't understand. And I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. But put the classroom together. And I'm a high school teacher. So my classroom is not even on the level of an elementary school. You know how those elementary school teachers be coming up with themes and, like I saw this one on I'm in a couple of groups on like teacher groups on Facebook, and it was like a whole mermaid theme, and they had fish netting, and it was beautiful. But I was like, how much work did you put into that? All I do was hang up a few posters. God darn. I put my bulletin boards together and hang up some posters around the room and, set up my stations and stuff. And that be wearing me out because you get up and down on the chair, up and down on the chair. Because, ain't like I got a ladder. I got to get up on the chair, honey. And, moving stuff like today, I had to move a lot of furniture around because let me tell y'all something. See, I'm off on a whole nother tangent now. Y'all, at the end of last school year, I marked stuff trash. Like I wrote trash on stuff. Or I put a sign on it that said trash. And I left it at the end of the year. When I came back in my classroom and the stuff was still there. Even the stuff that I had written on trash, it was sitting right there with the word trash written on it. I said, how the hell? What the? So I put all that stuff in the hallway today, right? The custodians hate me. I put all that stuff in the hallway and then I went to a training. Why I came back from my training, why they put half that stuff back in my classroom? So I very nicely put it right back in the hallway. I dared to be there in the morning. To say I was trying to be nice and I didn't email their supervisor. If it's back in my classroom in the morning, I'm going to have to eat because I can't finish putting my classroom together with a bunch of trash in there. Stuff that I don't need. Anyway. And then they put stuff in there that wasn't even mine. It was a bunch of chairs in there. It was those big old Deer Park water bottles like that, that like office buildings have. It was like 4 of those in there. I was like, since when did my classroom become a storage area? And why didn't you get it out? You knew I was coming back. Anyway, child. Anyway. That's just my event for today. So that's why I'm tired. I just called them by their last names. Yeah, I do that too. And actually, I really call my students by their last name more than I call them by their first name, to be honest with you. From one teacher to another, have a great year. You too, baby. You too. And we can commiserate as the year goes on. Because you know it is what it is. I rename so many. And you know what? A lot of times I say, sweetie, honey, but they don't even want us to do that anymore. So people don't understand how much they put on teachers. And again, I'm not complaining. I'm explaining. You know, even something as simple as me calling students honey and sugar, they don't want me to do anymore. But that used to be my way that if I forgot a name or I was going to mispronounce that name, I'd be like, sweetheart, sweetie, sweetheart. And it would be boy or girl. I didn't care. It was sweetheart, sweetie. I didn't say sugar. I don't know why sugar came out. I ain't never called nobody sugar. But it would be like sweetheart and sweetie. But they don't even want us to do that anymore. So, honey, I'm gonna start calling them king and queen. That's what I'm gonna start saying. Hey king, hey queen. Hold on, y'all. Hey Ebony, I'm behind. Hold on. Hey Miss Queenie. Hey Nicole. I'm no notification. I don't know why you're not getting a notification. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting all the, hold on, I'm behind on my comments. Hold on. Get all the holidays out the way. Child. Do like my grandmother would do. Hey you. Girl, my grandmother did the same thing. You know who I'm talking to. Grandma, I really didn't know you were talking to me. It's 10 of us in the room. I didn't know you were talking to me. Hey, Jamila. All right, y'all. I'm getting caught up on my comments. Do we get a fall break? Heck no. Now some school systems do. DC gets a fall break. We don't get no fall break. We get Veterans Day. I guess that's our fall break. I think we still get Columbus Day, but I think they're in the process of changing the name from Columbus Day, but we do get Columbus Day off. Kids were like, Miss Proctor, I just told you my last name. Anyway, why we get Columbus Day off if you tell us that Columbus, because I be telling them what the real deal is with Columbus. I said it's a day off work. It is what it is. I can't control the fact they give us a day off. I had a student whose name was, not shithead. Oh, I see. Yeah, see, I would have probably threw it up. I probably would have messed that name up. I'd have had to come up with a nickname. Yeah, because I'm not, because I know me. It would have came out wrong. So many times it would have come out wrong. I've had Alizé's, I've had Hennessy's, students' names, by the way, I'm saying. I have seen Erica spelled 5. I promise y'all, I ain't never seen a word spelled so many times in all my life. One year, I had 5 Jennifers, and they were all spelled differently. First of all, the fact that I had 5 Jennifers, but the fact that they were all spelled. Do you know when it was time for me to like sit down and write their name out, I had to look their name up to remember which way each one. Child, these people be tripping. These parents, they so busy trying to be original. Ugh. Oh, Ajane. Is that what it was? Ajane Tiki. See, I'm telling y'all, people don't understand. You look at these names. I was looking at my list today. Honey, some of these names. We went back last Wednesday. I teach high school English at an alternative school. Ooh, alternative school, baby. I taught at the jail for 3 years, so I understand you a little bit, baby. And I taught at a charter school that might as well have been an alternative school. Shit, that's how I felt. Thank you, Dami. Thank you. We don't do no, were you in here when I told you that the situation with Tracy has been resolved? Were you in here? If you weren't, I'm just letting you know. We talked last night. It's been resolved. It's over. Hang the posters up and open the books and keep it moving, honey. Honey. Yes. Hey, Ebony. Welcome, babe. Hope you had a good day. You ain't lied. I came home early to work on. See, I ain't even started my lesson plans yet. I will do lesson plans. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm probably gonna do my lesson plans on Thursday and Friday. Did I say Friday and the kids coming Friday? But Fridays it's just orientation. They're only gonna be in my room for about 20 minutes. Because they're gonna do, we have 8A B Day. So they're gonna do all of their 8A classes and all of their B Day classes. So they're only gonna be in my class like 20 minutes. I don't really need a lesson plan for that. By the time I get finished going through the who I am, what I am, that kind of thing, and doing a little icebreaker with them, it'll be time to go to. So I don't really need to do a lesson plan for that, but I do need to have all my stuff ready. Well, thank you, Kels. I'm glad. Yes, you've been trying to catch me, Kels. Welcome, boo. Welcome. She said, I only put posters on the door. I see. I understand. I understand. Not you would be you would be fired. Yes, you would be. You would be the cussing. See that the cussing teacher don't work. You can't be the cussing teacher. Although I have worked with some teachers that curse in front of their students. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. Now I ain't saying I don't curse. I don't curse in front of my students. Don't do that. My grandmother was famous for hollering "gal," and we better. My grandmother would just be like, "You know who I'm talking to," and I'd be like, I really didn't, but I mean, I wouldn't say that out loud, but in my mind, I'd be like, I really did. May every teacher have a blessed year full of success and working smarter, not harder. You better say that one again. Working smarter and not harder. Wings and Wine Lounge. Hey, Miss or Mister. I don't know if it's Miss or Mister. Wings and Wine Lounge. I wasn't sure if you was coming for me, if you was being shady, or if you was being sincere in your comments. I wasn't sure if that was a little bit of shade or not. You said, so are you able to have compassion for Heidi since you were? I didn't do anything to Heidi. What did I do? Please tell me what I did to Heidi. When you say have compassion for her, what compassion was I supposed to have? What did I do? Please tell me what I did. Just tell me what I did. Does your school district offer any type of dental insurance? Why? Because I got gaps in my teeth? Yeah, they do. You want to pay the difference though? Oh, okay. Danielle. So she does have beef with Tracy. Who? Who has beef with Tracy? Who has beef with you? Are you talking about me? I stay with a Jaquan. What? I don't know what that means. You had one pronounced Ladisha. I don't have any beef with Heidi. What are you talking about? What beef do I have with Heidi? I don't have any beef. I never had any beef with Heidi. What are you talking about? Please tell me what you're talking about. We get no money for supplies. Yeah, most teachers don't. You know what else is good too? Have you ever done what is it? Donors choose. Have you ever done a donors choose campaign, Carissa? That's pretty good. Well, they'll match it. You come up with a project or whatever for your kids. Like if you say let's say if you're let's say you're a math teacher and you want to get graphic calculators for all your students, and you create, and then you put it through donors choose, and it goes to like different corporations and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a good one. We did that when I worked at the jail. We did a donors choose. Child, I don't want to work at a school where a teacher can carry a gun. The day they start letting teachers carry guns, that's the day I find something else to do with my life because I'm not doing that. Hell nah. Lori, I didn't do nothing to that woman. I don't know what they talking about. I guess they in here just to start some trouble, but it is what it is. I didn't do nothing to Heidi. Thank you, Chan. Thank you, Shan or Chan. Tell me how I want to make sure I'm saying it right. It is J Dot, and you know we don't do that over here. So we're gonna keep on with our conversation. I ain't even got to the VMAs yet. Yeah, I know it's already, we do an hour, so okay. Well, thank you, Wings and Wine. I just wanted to make sure you said something about I could get some fly frames. I thought you were trying to insinuate that the frames I had weren't fly. I thought but okay. If you ain't mean it that way, that's cool. That's why I asked. You don't know until you ask. I didn't want to make an assumption. Heidi has beef with Heidi, but she cool most times. I don't. I ain't got no beef with that woman. Yeah, Clarissa, the day they start let me tell you something. I work with these people, and I would be the last person to act like teachers are perfect and teachers do not make mistakes. But I tell you what I ain't doing. I am not working in an environment where students and people who have hot heads can get to a gun. Hell no. No. Yes, let's get to the VMAs. Let's get to the VMA. Oh, it's pronounced Sean. Okay, thank you, baby. Maybe it's elsewhere around the country, but in Florida, the schools will receive funding based on what grade letter they score collectively. Yeah, well, that was under No Child Left Behind. That started under No Child Left Behind, which started under George W. Bush. That they started connecting achievement to federal funding, and that's why you started seeing so many school districts shift the focus to just the state test, the standard. You started seeing a lot more teaching to the test. And that was one of the things I was trying to explain the other night. It's not a lot of things that people blame teachers for. It's not the teachers, it's the districts, it's the administration, it's the school board, it's the superintendents. And we have to do what is asked of us to do, or we don't have a job. It's not that we've become these horrible robots of people. It's that you have to incorporate everything they're asking you to do while at the same time doing what it is that you need to do in within 9 months. And 9 months sounds like a long time, but it is not. Once you take out holidays, once you take out snow days, if you live in an area that has snow days, once you take all those things out, 9 months is not a long time to get through a curriculum. I teach U.S. history. I'm supposed to get from the Civil War, 1865 to 2019 in 9 months. Do you know how much history exists in those in those two dates? Do you understand? That is a lot of information. But I also still have to take out time to do this and take out time to do that and take out time to do this. So it's not so much that teachers aren't doing the same. There are things that are just different, and it's different because the laws are different. When your school funding is based on how well kids do on the state test, then of course the state test is going to outweigh. And the other thing is, in most places, I can only speak for my area, they're only tested on English and math. So the whole focus is on English and math. I teach social studies. So even though I'm teaching my content, what they really want me to teach is reading. So they really want me to teach comprehension skills. They really want me to teach kids understanding what they're reading, not so much learning history. And so again, the focus is different. It's not bad. It just is what it is. Well, I'm not gonna say it's not bad. There are some bad things about it, but it just is what it is. That's the shift in and I have a girlfriend that teaches in Florida, and oh my gosh, the conversations that we have. Girl, Missy had me in this place. Missy had me honey, falling out. Do you hear me? Falling out. I did say that, Wings and Wine. I said that if Heidi had showed up at my classroom acting the way she was acting on that panel, I would not have talked to her. I would have told her that she needs to go speak to my principal, because she wouldn't listen. She wouldn't calm down. She wouldn't receive. So you're absolutely correct. And I said that, and I meant that. If a parent showed up at my classroom acting the way Heidi was acting on that panel, I would not. Why? I'm not a punching bag. I am a teacher. I'm not a punching bag. I am a professional, and I'm an adult. And you're not going to talk to me crazy. So no, I meant what I said. And I don't think that was insulting to Heidi. You looked at that video, you looked at that whole video, and you felt like if someone has showed up on your job talking to you that way, you think that's acceptable? And if you think that that's acceptable, then cool. But that's not to me. I didn't say that I wouldn't attempt to address her issue. I said that I would not conduct a one-on-one conversation with her acting like that. And I meant it. And I wouldn't. And I've had parents coming up to the school acting like that. And I'm not. And when I was an administrator, I would not allow my teachers to be talked to that way. I would tell parents, you're not going to talk to my teachers that way. So I meant that. But I don't think that I insulted Heidi. I think that what I said was, look at the way you're acting. And if you think that that's an acceptable way for a parent to go up to the school and act, then I don't know what to tell you. Carissa checked out reseller channels. Oh, I didn't know about that one. I'm going to check that out. We're going to get to the VMAs. Now I'm just trying to get caught up on my comments. Once I get caught up on my hey, Mama Six, how you doing? I saw them little kittens. They are so cute. I was thinking about getting a kitten because I want a pet, but I really don't. I want a dog, but I don't want the responsibility of a dog. Okay. Wings and Wine, I think we're having a misunderstanding. I don't have anything to forgive Heidi for because I don't have a problem with Heidi. You keep saying that I should forgive Heidi because I forgave Tracy. Understand what I'm saying to you. There's nothing to forgive. I don't have a problem with Heidi. I don't have no beef with Heidi. I don't have any problem with Heidi. I don't know that woman. I never met that woman. You did not hear me say nothing. I haven't said nothing about that woman. So it's nothing for me to forgive. Because again, I'm an adult. I'm an adult. People are not perfect. People do things, they say things. Tracy apologized. I accepted her apology. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. Tracy attacked me on a personal level, and that's what I was upset about. If Tracy had went on her channel and talked about the fact that, just like you're saying to me right now, that you feel like I came at Heidi wrong and I was disrespectful to Heidi or whatever, she has every right to her opinion, just like you have every right to your opinion right now. I don't have a problem with your opinion. I just think you're misunderstanding where I'm coming from in all of this. I don't have a problem with Heidi. You keep trying to make it seem like I have an issue with Heidi. I do not. I do not. I don't. But I meant what I said. I said it, and I meant what I said. But I do not have a problem with Heidi at all. Please don't. If you don't walk away with nothing else, please walk away knowing that I don't have a problem with Heidi. Tacky Dog Channel. I think we're just going to thank you, moderator, but I think we're just going to go on and get this person up out of here. We're just going to go on and get them out of here because I don't know what their issue is. Yeah. You know what I did? I had an Amazon wish list. It's still up, but I pretty much got everything off the wish list. To be honest with you, I need to probably update and move and change the wish list because a lot of people, and again, I keep saying I'm gonna do it. Again, I have stuff that I need to post that people sent me off of my wish list, and then people made monetary donations, and I bought supplies. So I want to take some of the stuff is at school because I had to deliver straight to the school. Excuse me, some of the stuff is here, and I'm going to take some pictures tonight. And when I get to school tomorrow, I'll take some more pictures and post those. But yeah, I did. I had an Amazon account set up, a wish list set up. I'm I'm praying for a blizzard. You in VA? You girl, don't pray for no blizzard because then we gotta make all that. I don't know about Virginia, but I gotta make all that stuff up. No, give me a couple of days though. Give me a couple of days. Wings and I don't know what you want me to say, babe. I don't know what you want me to say. You said Tracy insulted you. She did, but she apologized. Like, at what point do you let stuff go? She apologized. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not that person. We talked about this yesterday. I don't have the energy to hold on to grudges and to stay mad at somebody. She apologized. She apologized. I don't know what else you want me to say. And yes, I accepted her apology. Yes, Tracy has said some horrible things, and yes, and she probably will in the future. I can't control that. I can only control the fact that I addressed her about my issue. She apologized for what offended me. I accepted her criticism for just like I'm accepting your criticism. I accepted her criticism for what she felt like I did wrong and what her perspective was on the panel. You clearly have an issue or you have a perspective on what happened on the panel that you don't agree with how I handle things. I accept that. I receive the fact that you feel like I could have done something differently. I receive it. I can't go back in time and change it. I cannot. I can't. But I receive the fact that you feel like I should have done something differently. I receive it. I do. But you keep making it seem like I have an issue with Heidi. I do not have an issue. I can't say that enough. I do not have an issue with Heidi. That's it. That's all, and that's it. I don't have an issue with Heidi. So I don't, I hope you continue to enjoy the chat. I don't know what else to tell you, babe. I don't. Y'all gonna keep all those kittens. Oh. What's up, AC? How you doing? Hey. We're about to talk about the VMAs, little baby. We're about to talk about the VMAs now. So here's the thing. Baby. Oh, y'all go by hours. Oh, so y'all don't have to make a full day. See? Honey, baby, we get a certain number of days rolled into our calendar, and after we go over those days, we have to make those days up. And like last year we didn't have to make up any snow days, but the year before that we had to make up snow days, and then they put them at the end of the year. Nobody's learning nothing because the kids don't show up, and the teachers have already shut down. So you having us make up days just for the sake of saying you made up the days because we don't do nothing. Anyway, let's get to these VMAs, y'all. First of all, let me say this because I'm quick when I'm wrong. I'll let y'all know when I'm wrong. And y'all been getting me together in these comments today because I've got some stuff wrong. So let me go on and address that first. Ice-T was born in New Jersey. I made a comment that he didn't live in New Jersey, and why was he up there for the finale? And I forgot that Ice-T was born in New Jersey, but he moved to LA as a kid or at a young age. I think his mom died or somebody died and he had to move to go live with another relative, and that's when he moved to California, I believe. So my bad, Ice-T. I apologize, boo. The young lady from, I kept saying Fifth Dimension. What's the name of that group, y'all? It's Fifth what? I'm still saying Fifth Dimension. J-Dot, where are you? Are you near me, J-Dot? I'm not blocking anybody wings. I'm not blocking nobody, baby. You are more than welcome to stay in here. I ain't blocking nobody. Y'all, did I say anything about blocking anybody? I didn't say nothing. I ain't blocked nobody. We having a good time. I ain't blocking nobody. Where you? Oh, you in Ohio? Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't blocking nobody. She can keep on having. Oh, she said peace. Okay, I guess she left. Hey, you can leave, but I ain't blocking nobody. Okay. Thank you. Fifth Harmony. That's it. And that's the little black girl that they kicked out of the group, right? And then I said her name wrong. What was her name? I said Damani. That's T.I.'s son, Damani. I don't know that little girl name. But she's from Fifth Harmony, and she's the little black girl they put out the group, isn't she? I just want to make sure. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're not that far from me, Jada Alexandria. You're not that far from me. Hey, Cheryl. Welcome to the chat. We're gonna get to all the. I was about to rhyme. I was gonna say we're gonna get Namani. That's it. Why I want to keep calling that baby Damani? Okay, she wasn't kicked out. They took a break. Okay. Okay, VA. All right, then VA in the house. VA in the house. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to get that out the way. So yeah. The last thing I'm gonna say about this, and then I'm done with it. She left the room already, but this is the last thing I'm gonna say about this. She said that I was getting irritated by a person asking me a question. I wasn't getting irritated by her asking me a question. I was getting irritated by her not understanding my answer to her question. She asked me the same thing 3 times. I don't know what other answer she wants me to give her. See, that's the problem with people. You want me to give you the answer you want me to give you. You can't accept the answer that I gave you. And you wanted to keep trying to figure out how I could forgive Tracy, but I couldn't forgive Heidi. And I kept telling you I didn't have no problem with Heidi and I didn't know what I needed to forgive her for. But neither here nor there, I'm done with it. Moving on. Yeah. Thank you, Ebony. Yes, boo. Thank you. Everybody that's in the room. There's a lot of new people in here. Once again, I'm gonna just drop my social media. So anybody who wants to follow me on all those wonderful social media spots, you can. And let's get to these VMAs. Let me tell y'all something. Baby. First of all, like I said in my review, I'm gonna give the VMAs a B plus. Okay, I can't say it was an A, and the reason why I can't say, "Hey, Diamond for Dev, how you doing, babe?" The reason why I can't say it was an A for me is because I'm old. Okay, I'm old, and I don't know who half these people are. So for me, it's a B plus because I'm old. just, that's just it. I just don't know who a lot of these people are, and if they don't sing a song that I know from the radio, then I just don't, you know what I'm saying? But the performances were decent. They weren't, some of them didn't do nothing for me, but they were decent. Hey, Danielle, how you doing? Sylvia, hey. I already spoke to Nicole, I think. If I didn't, hey, Betty White. Hey, Carissa. Uh-oh. Not Upward Bound and Howard University. Oh yeah. Oh Lord, they about to know each other, y'all. They about to know each other. You left after Missy. Well, I looked at the rest of it because I wanted to see Naughty by Nature and stuff. I didn't know they were the finale, but I wanted to see that whole thing, so I did stay for it. But I fast forwarded through half of it. So there were a lot of political themes in this show. Taylor Swift, she came at it from Taylor Swift came at it from the equality, like you said, we had a lot of LGBTQ representation in her performance. They were in her video. She had a lot of the queens from RuPaul. I think Todrick Hall did the no, I keep saying I think Todrick Hall did the choreography, or he was the creative director, something like that for the video. And so she had a message of equality in her performance. There was an immigration issue, not issue, but there was a immigration was addressed with French Montana when they were announcing the Latin Awards, and the other lady who was with them, who I don't know. Like, I didn't even know who the host was. Who is that guy? I don't know him. Like, is he from a show? Is he a stand-up comedian? Like, I don't know that dude. He wasn't funny to me. I don't really know him. Um, I'm very happy for Todrick. I love me some Todrick Hall, y'all. One of my first videos on YouTube was me defending Todrick Hall, and he actually responded. He actually left a comment. Y'all couldn't tell me nothing. I was like, here I am. I didn't even have 100 subscribers, and here goes Todrick Hall responding to my video. I said, I know that's right. Thank you, boo. So yes. Yeah, I don't know who that guy was. I don't know. Okay, y'all still trying to figure out if y'all know each other. Okay, I hope y'all all figure it out. Hope y'all all know each other. Who was my favorite? Missy, Child. And after Missy, Lizzo. Missy, Child. Nobody. Yeah, I don't. I mean, and I meant to Google him. I really did, because I really have no idea who he is. I don't know who he is. So we had the LGBTQ equality theme. We had immigration as a theme, and then Lizzo had a theme in her performance. They said his name when they introduced him, and I wrote it down in my notes. But I meant to, like I said, I meant to Google him, because I really don't know. I still didn't know who he was. Lizzo's your wife in your head. I know that's right. I know that's right. Hey, Tasha Webb. Really? Oh, so you up there in New Jersey, girl? Okay, across the street from your job. Was it blocked? Like, did y'all have to leave work early yesterday and stuff like that? Hey, Shauna. Was it like all blocked off and you had to leave work early and stuff like that? Tell Betty I'm sorry and I will get it cleared up. Okay, I don't know what that is. Okay. I'm sure it was. I'm sure they had all that stuff blocked off yesterday. They should have let y'all go home early. Oh Lord, they know each other. Carissa and J Dot know each other. Baby, look at that. It's a small world after all. I can't sing things like. You said he's too old to be hosting. Yeah, because he looked like he might have been older than me. Oh, they had snipers on the boat. I guess they do have to have some serious security for stuff like that. Wow. What's wrong with the water in Jersey? Is the water is like in Flint, Michigan? Yeah, so Lizzo, and I said this in my review. Lizzo actually had me crying, y'all. Not boohoo like crying, but like, little got a little teary eyed. And because Missy was to her what she is to so many girls today. Missy was somebody who stood in who she was. She loved who she was. She stood in her skin, right? She loved who she was and she stood in that. Lord, all these daggone trolls coming through here today. Anyway, um, hold on, y'all. Anyway, so I felt like that's what Lizzo was saying in her performance, and she was talking about when she said that, I don't even need to know your story to know. that you are fed up. And she was talking about what she said on Instagram. I don't know if you guys follow her on Instagram, but what she said on Instagram was, I got a mod in here. I got a mod in here. What she said was, that all of those women on stage, and I was wondering because they got so emotional towards the end of that performance. They got so emotional towards the end of that performance. She said all those women on that stage had a story, and all those women on that stage, their story. I don't want to I don't want to misread what she was saying, but that they shouldn't even been there. Like their story was just deep. Like they just had a story to tell. And um I just, again, I saw how emotional they got at the end of that performance when they ripped those wigs off, honey. And I said, and of course she representing for the big girl. She, Lizzo is a big girl who loves the skin she's in, and she's unapologetic about the skin she's in. And her dancers, hold on, y'all. Okay, good. Thank you, Abby. Yes, her confidence. And that's what Missy was. And when she was talking about Missy, when they was, she was talking about Missy Elliott, and that's what she was saying. She was like, and that's when she got emotional because that's who Missy was to her. And I don't, the people in my age group, y'all know what Missy was then. Before she lost the weight, she was a big girl who represented being a big girl. You know what I'm saying? And one of the comments that was made under my video was somebody was telling me don't claim being a big girl. You know what I'm saying? They were like, don't claim being a big girl or whatever. And I was like, I'm not claiming being fat. I am fat. I was just saying that it wasn't a read. You know what I mean? And I think sometimes people think that when people like myself who are heavy, and we're comfortable doesn't mean complacent. It doesn't mean that I don't work to lose weight. It doesn't mean that I don't do things to try to lose weight. It just means that when I look in the mirror, I know what's there, but you can't hurt me with it. You know what I'm saying? And some, people made some comments about me. Hey, Mugship. Hey, baby. And it was funny because the person who was in the room earlier, who was trying to hijack the conversation, that's who said it. And that's why my first thing to that person was, were you trying to be shady? Because they said a couple of things that I was like, I wasn't sure how to take what they were saying. It is what it is. But again, Lizzo, Missy Elliott there are women like that. There are women like that who just are unapologetic. And it's so great for our kids to see that so that they understand that, you might not be what European beauty standards are, but you are still beautiful, and I look at, and that's one, yes, Lizzo is talented. Yes, Lizzo is I love her talent. I love her music. I was listening to her all day today, at work. But I think more importantly than that, she's sending such a positive message in how she carries herself and just how she conducts herself and just how comfortable she's in her skin. I love it. Love it. Love it. Back in the day, it wasn't about representation. It was just about the talent. Everybody claiming some kind of representation nowadays. Yeah. But I think also back in the day, people felt like they had to hide that part of it so that they could be like, for example, I think it was easy for a lot of artists to just be like, let themselves be lumped in as black or let themselves be lumped in as white instead of representing what their actual culture was or represent what, I just think that it was a lot of people just chose to just go along with the get along because it was easier. Whereas now, and I can appreciate that people are saying, no, I'm not black, I'm Puerto Rican. No, I'm not white. I'm from wherever. You know what I mean? And maybe that's not how you meant that, Donnie. But I think it's cool for people to just tap into that, Oh, Missy did that. Missy did that. Missy did that. And you know what? And that was the other thing somebody wrote in my comments. And again, I'm not putting nobody down for their comments. I read them and this is what I'm addressing. I hate the comparison somebody was comparing Missy's performance to J-Lo, talking about, I mean, Missy only got 7 minutes, J-Lo had 13 minutes, and da 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 da. First of all, maybe Missy only wanted 7 minutes because Missy did way more than J-Lo ass did. Not to say that J-Lo didn't give a performance, because J-Lo gave a performance, but the visuals that went into Missy's performance, all of the Missy changed her clothes 4 damn times in that 7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? J-Lo basically did her Vegas show at the VMAs last year. She didn't have to do nothing new. She didn't have to put a show together. Whereas Missy had to put all of that together because she's not constantly traveling like J-Lo. Like J-Lo has a Vegas show. All she did was take a part of her Vegas show, bring it to the VMAs. She had the same dancers, the same costume changes, the same choreography, and that's what she did. So maybe she negotiated that 13 minutes because that's the clip that she wanted to take from her Vegas show, versus Missy saying, look, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna give you 10 good minutes. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't even time it. I'm like, how did you know? Like, you timed it? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I missed some people. One ex official. Are you feminist? Lizzo is dope. They wouldn't allow Missy to appear in the videos of the. Yeah, I mean, people would be surprised how much music Missy is a part of. You know. Thank you. I'm not a scientist, but thank you so much. Was that Jeppy? Thank you. If I pronounced that wrong, I apologize. She absolutely created her own lane unapologetically. Yeah, Nicole Ray, that was the little girl dancing. Cause she bought the same little girl from the video, from the work, was it Work It video? And she had her up there. Of course, she's not a little girl anymore. Yes, she did. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Dami. I'm not saying that Missy didn't control it. What I'm saying is maybe that's what Missy wanted. You know what I mean? Like Missy said, "Hey, this is what I need. This is how much time I need. This is the kind of stage I need." Like, you know what I mean? There's no doubt in my mind that Missy controlled all of that from beginning to end. So when somebody was like, "Well, they didn't," they gave J Lo this and they gave J Lo that. I'm like, first of all, why are we comparing? Because at the end of the day, we already know who the bigger talent is. Like that's hands down, we know who the better talent is. Like, why we? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Dami. I'm sorry. Sorry, baby. Um, yeah. So I'm like, what Missy did in that performance, like I said, she changed her clothes 4 times, including getting into a huge garbage bag and floating across the stage. Like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? She recreated her most iconic video. I mean, hello. Like, are you crazy right now? Oh, well, then I don't know who she is. I know the name, but I don't know her, baby. But I know that the little girl, again, she's not a little girl, but the girl in the yellow jumpsuit, that's the same little girl from the Work It video. Now, the only thing I missed last night, and again, this is not a critique because Missy gave me everything I needed. I really would have loved to have seen Timberland come out with her and Sierra perform with not 1-2 step, but the song with Sierra in it. I would have loved to see Sierra. Now let's be clear. Maybe Sierra couldn't come because Sierra got a whole husband who's getting ready to start football, and maybe she couldn't make it. So I don't know. But yeah, Tim and Magoo. Where the hell is Magoo? Where is Magoo? But that would have been cool to see Magoo come out there. That would have been real cool to see Magoo. She can do no. You absolutely right. Missy can do no wrong. You ain't lying about that. That's her name, Allison Stoner. Stoner. That's it. That's her. Oh, he's in real estate. Oh, got it. So Sierra was there. Why she ain't get on? I mean, obviously she wasn't asked to be on stage, but because and again, hey Tasha, and again, it is not a criticism because she gave me everything I needed. I got everything I needed last night. I ain't tripping. But I think I kept waiting, like with Mary J. Blige. I kept waiting, like somebody gonna come out there, somebody gonna come out there, and nobody did. But again, she gave me everything I needed. See, I'm pregnant. I didn't know that. Sierra's oh, I did not know Sierra was pregnant. Oh, well then forget everything I just said. Okay. All right. I did not know she was pregnant. Let me tell you, I would have fell out and died if Kid Fury and Crystals came out on that damn stage. Although I wouldn't have been shocked. I would not, because when I tell you they've been caping for her to get this award for like 3 years. Exactly, Kels. Exactly. People didn't know who the hell Missy Elliott was, and she stole the whole show from Katy Perry. Stole. When I say people, I mean Katy Perry fans people. I don't mean us people. I mean Katy Perry fans people. She is very fertile, but that's okay because she got that good man, Savannah. She got herself a good man. She also had the same stylist that styled all her videos. Oh, yep, June Ambrose. Yep, 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 June Ambrose. Well, congratulations, Sierra. I didn't know she was pregnant. Shoot. Somebody else announced they were pregnant today. Oh, Ray J and Princess. They going to have another baby. And somebody else, a football player, and his wife announced that they were having another baby. Yep, Sierra. I'm happy for her. Okay, let me see if I got all my notes here. What was up with the asses out? I liked Lizzo's performance, but Lizzo's dances had the whole ass out thing. And then Bobby Lights, if y'all look at Love and Hip Hop Miami, y'all know who I'm talking about. Bobby Lights had the whole Prince ode to Prince look. And don't get me wrong, I thought that Bobby Lights outfit was cute. And it was extra like him. But I just was wondering, is that a theme? Is that what's in vogue this year? The chap look with the Prince, the ode to Prince thing with the ass hanging out. Is that what we're doing? Is that the chaps look we're going for? Tommy. Okay, y'all, hold on, y'all, hold on. Because I gotta get this person out of here. They were timed out, but they still in here. Hold on, I gotta get them out of here. Child, you two be doing the most. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Evie. I was just trying. Y'all know I gotta do something. Bobby is extra. Bobby is extra. Did y'all see that on his Instagram he was trying to flirt with Lil Nas? I mean Lil was it Lil Nas X? And he couldn't get away from that man fast enough. First of all, he already been stalking him on Instagram, so I'm sure Lil Nas already knew who he was because the minute he came out, came out as gay, Bobby been all up in him, and talking about he was in his DMs and stuff. So he been flirting with the man, and then I'm sure he was all in his face last night, and he couldn't get away from that man fast enough. And hey, Harriet, I don't know if I spoke to you or not, babe. You would love to set me up on some dates, Betty White. What's my type of man? Well, um, I was going to say something that wasn't nice. Um, I mean, you mean physically, mentally? Betty White, I ain't fooling with you. You actually got me over here thinking about it too. I ain't fooling with you, Betty White. And what makes you think I'm single? I mean, I am, but damn, do I look like I'm single? God, please, I'm at the. I look like I'm single. Sure. I don't know if I would like speed dating. Yeah, Lil Nas X. Yeah, that's what he gonna end up with. You ain't lying, Dommy. He gonna end up with himself a little. Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. We're going to end up with a little Josh. Yes, he is. He ain't thinking about no Bobby lights. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, I said I was single the other day. Okay. Hey, Charlie. Thank you. Thank you. You have fun with it, Monk Chip? I don't even know where there are any speed dating events down here. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying I would be opposed to it. I don't know if it would work for me, but oh Lord, oh Lord, girl. I mean, Kels. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is somebody from my job calling me. They're gonna learn. I don't answer my phone at 7:30 when I'm gonna see you tomorrow. There's nothing you need to say to me right now that you can't say to me tomorrow morning when I get to work. Why are you calling me? Why are you calling me? I ain't doing it. Anyway, yeah, I mean, hey, China Dog. Yeah, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. Kels, I need you to understand that what's funny is, and Lil Baby said it earlier, what's funny is, you know how we do over here. We have a good time. We laugh, we joke, we do exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm all off topic. We're supposed to be talking about the VMAs. We done talked about all kinds of stuff, and I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna let the haters and the stuff get to me. You know, that conversation earlier, I was just really trying to understand where that person was coming from. But I'm not gonna let that get to me, and I damn sure ain't gonna let it hijack our conversation. And we're gonna keep doing what we do over here. People can join in the conversation, or not. People can hang out in the bushes. That's cool. And some people are just sitting back enjoying the ride. I go on other people's chats and I just sit back and enjoy the ride. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have ourselves a good time, Kels. I'm just glad you caught me because you've been trying to catch me live, boo. And I hope you enjoying yourself. That's it. That's all. That is it. That's all, girl. But no, okay, so look, y'all. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. No, ain't nobody paying me if I answer. No, I ain't answering that damn phone. I need y'all. Child. Because I don't even know that person like that. Ain't nobody gossiping with me. I don't talk. Let me tell you something. I don't deal with folk like that at work. Cause see, I don't get in that. I learned, and my other educators in the room, y'all know what I'm talking about. I learn real easy. I don't get in that gossip. Nope, no sir, no ma'am. I don't do it. I don't hang out in the teachers' lounge. I don't get into that gossip. No, I'm gonna tell you who this person is. This person is the coordinator for um something at work. She's a coordinator at my job. And she extra. She's just one of those people that's just extra. Like, she does not have a life other than work. So she's probably sitting at home right now working on something and decided that she needed to tell me something. No, you don't. No, you don't. And even if you thought you did, send me a text because I'm not answering my phone at all. At all. Zami, yeah, people do feel that way. People do feel that way. Lord, not you gonna come to DC and take me manhunting, child. If you can find one in DC, good luck. Good luck. Yes, I be in the bushes all the time, honey. That's how I called in the Tracy live last night because I was in the bushes listening. I'll go with you. I've never been a speed dating. I mean, so it sounds like it would be an experience. You on the manhunt, Ebony? I know that's right. Yeah, I don't do all that gossiping. Like I said, I laugh and I joke with people, but that's right, Sean. The coworkers, they're least, honey. And then you get the reputation. And I'm still relatively new at this school and in this school district. This is only my third. This is the beginning of my third year in the school district. Nope. I got things I'm trying to do, boo. Nope. Yep. I got things I'm trying to do. Hey, Ariel, how you doing, babe? Yep. My aunt gave me that advice when I first started teaching, and because my aunt's an educator, she was like, "Stay out the teachers' lounge," and I didn't have to learn the hard way, but I understood what she meant. It didn't take me long to figure out why she told me. You know what I mean? Like I didn't get in no mess, but it daggone sure didn't take me long to figure out why she told me stay the hell out the teachers' lounge. I said, let me tip one out. You and James need to do a live speed. Oh my gosh. That was me and James doing a live. Lord have mercy. A live speed dating together. Honey. That daggone James. That daggone Betty, why do you live near me? You making it seem like you're gonna be here. Don't it go down in the lounge, J Dot. Are you a music teacher? If you don't mind me asking what you teach. I know what you're talking about, Tasha Webb. I think I know exactly to show you because I love true crime. I probably seen every damn. I seen all of it. I know what you're talking about. You know what? Oh, this. Hold on, y'all. She did send me a text message. Hold on. She's so ooh. She's so extra. Child. Yeah. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like James was handling. Honey. You taught music, English, and journalism. Okay. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Okay. I might try it, y'all. I might try it. September the 7th. Ooh, what am I doing? I'm doing something September the 7th. But it's during the day. That's at 7 o'clock. I might try it. I might go to the speed dating that Ariel just told me about. Alec, you said the Hilton Garden, and I know what that is. I know what that is. I'm gonna write it down, see, so that y'all don't think I'm bullshitting. I'm gonna write it down. Let me see if I can get I'm gonna see if I can get one of my girlfriends to go with me. We go together and have a good time. Let me see here. Speed dating. I'm gonna tell y'all what that lady wanted in a minute, and then we're gonna get ready to get off of here. But I'm gonna tell y'all what that lady wanted because she sent me a text. That's what I'm talking about people being a damn busybody. Hold on. Hilton. I'm gonna see if my girlfriend wanna go though. Real talk. I am. If nothing else, it'll be an experience. I don't think I'm gonna find Mr. Forever, but September 7th. I'm going to the National African American Museum on September the 7th. I've been before, but I have tickets for September the 7th, so that's why I said I knew I had something to do that day. But that's at 7 p.m. Is it in group me? I'm in a group me. Hold on. Yeah, I can look at the true crime stories all day on day. Ariel wasn't playing, was she? She was like, we're gonna figure this out right now. Girl, Tasha. Tasha, where'd you say you lived again? Tracy, you're near Alexandria. It's a whole lot of DMV folks. That's what I'm saying, Dommy. Take me down to the Redskins locker room for some speed dating. And all the married men can leave. Just keep the single ones here. You have successfully married 34 couples. You're an ordained not minister, I guess, but you have your paperwork to marry people. That's interesting. Hey, Vibe, if I'm saying it wrong, I put an R in there, so that's not right. I told y'all I can fuck up a name. I'm sorry, baby. How you doing though? Hey, Mr. Right Now, ain't nothing wrong with Mr. Right Now. Ain't nothing wrong with Mr. Right Now. That's right. Look, Betty White, you about to get a lot of work, girl. You about to get a lot of work. I remember two of my high school teachers dating and it turned sour. Child, let me tell you something. At one of my schools, one of the administrators was married. He was dating two of the teachers and a parent. Did you hear the part that I said he was already married? He was dating two of the teachers, one parent, all at the same time. Baby. Tracy Nelson, you in District Heights. Okay, girl. Okay. Yeah, we right here together. I ain't gonna say where I live on here. But hold on, I'm gonna put my social media on here. You can hit me up. You can hit me up, girl. You can hit me up. See, Ebony, you want that locker room speed dating, don't you, boo? Yup. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Mr. Virgo. Mr. Virgo ATL. Does your name tell it all? You a Virgo that lives in Atlanta, or you just made it up? You a Virgo? It's your season. If you're a Virgo, it's Virgo season. You a Virgo, baby. Okay, yeah. You and Ebony go to the Panthers locker room. Y'all let me know. If y'all get in, y'all tell me how y'all did it. I actually do have some connections to the Redskins, but not like that. Not like for real, for real. Like for like, I don't know. Forget it. Forget I said that part. I know people who are connected to the Redskin organization, but we're not close friends. So if that makes a little bit more sense. Our school was like Peyton Place. Ooh, child. And let me tell you something. As a student, y'all don't know half the stuff that goes on. Now that I like have worked in a school, honey, I can only imagine the stuff. See, I went to Catholic school, so it wasn't a lot going on, but we did have a nun who had an affair, and she had to leave the nunhood, right? And she was my brother's sixth grade teacher. She would have been my sixth grade teacher had she stayed a nun, right? But she left the nunhood and ended up marrying the guy she was dating. And when I got to high school, she was my English teacher. And all the people I went to elementary school, we were like, she was like, yes, that's me. I said, oh, scandalous. Teddy. Teddy, let me tell you what just happened. Oh, the students know it, honey. The students know it. Students be telling me stuff. I'm like, for real, that happened? And I try to pretend like I have to play that. I have to play the line between no, don't gossip and but yeah, they know. Okay, two things, El Teddy. I'm gonna get El Teddy caught up. El Teddy is my other mod. Welcome El Teddy to the room. Everybody that's new. Ebony is my other mod. Well, she's been in the room. But there's some new folk in here. We've been having a good conversation today, Teddy. I got two things I gotta tell you. I was gonna text you about one of these things and I forgot. I got caught up at work. We had to work, Teddy. All my educators. Whew, we had the worst training today. When I tell you I can't get that 3 hours back and I'm mad about it. I was sitting there like, and y'all ever as educators, and I'm sure not just educators, we do this at every job. Your job has this training, and it's supposed to be like team building and all that other stuff or whatever. And all you sitting there thinking is, how much did they pay for this? Like they could have bought me some textbooks or a bookshelf or like how much did they pay for this shit? It was one of those trainings today. I was sitting there and all of us people all like, this is such a waste of time. Like I was like, I really could be in my classroom right now. Like I'd be done with my classroom if they had let me just be in my classroom right now. I'd be done already. Like that's all I kept thinking in my head. Anyway, that's what I was doing the other day when I was in and out of James Live the other day. I was in meetings. Oh, I know they do. I know these companies. I mean, I think every educator has brainstormed on starting their own consulting company. And I mean, I have some friends who have. I have friends who started their own consulting companies. I have a really good friend of mine. He has he trains principals. He trains school leaders, and he has a pretty good business. And he was a really good principal. He was a really good principal. And honey, child, I do, Tracy. I do. Like I said, hit me up on the side. I ain't gonna say all my business on here. I'll tell you, but yeah, that's the county I'm in. Exactly. I do the same thing, Clarissa. I was sitting in that training today, like I really could be done with my classroom by now. And what made it worse was I was across the hall from, like, my classroom was across the hall from where we were. I was like, I can't even sneak out because I'm right across the hall. They're gonna see me. Oh, okay. So El Teddy, let me tell you the two things that just let me tell you the two things I gotta get you caught up on, and then we're gonna get out of here. Hey, was it Charbane's Cook Shop and Chat? Okay, Cook Shop and Chat. Well, welcome. Welcome, babe. You a new listener. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the tribe. Writing a textbook, yeah. I could definitely see, yeah. Yeah, I think every educator has thought about how they can fix it. You know what I mean? And again, I have friends who've gone into it and have some decent businesses. Um, so Teddy, my phone just rang a few minutes ago, right? It was that lady I was telling you about the other day, right? The coordinator, the lady I was telling you about the other day. So she was calling me, and I was like, I'm not getting ready to answer this phone. Why would I answer this phone? It is after hours. There's nothing you need to say to me because I'm gonna be right back at work at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Whatever you have to say to me right now, you could tell me in the morning because I know it's not important. So she sends me a text message. You want to know what the hell she was calling me about, y'all? I want to know if you had Dr. Powers' bookshelf delivered to your classroom because she left me explicit instructions that that bookshelf is supposed to go to another teacher. First of all, who the hell put you in charge of furniture distribution? Second of all, no, I don't have the bookshelf. Third of all, Dr. Powers don't work there no more. If she wanted to keep that bookshelf or wanted to go to Karen, she should have made sure it went to that teacher before she left. What is wrong with you? And you called me at 8 o'clock at home about that? Child, if I had answered that phone, it would not have been pretty. It would not have been pretty. Hey, Cheryl. Well, thank you for the sub, homie. Exactly, y'all. And that's why I knew it wasn't important. Because see, she's real extra. She's extra anyway. Like I said, I was in the meeting with her the other day and I was texting El Teddy like, I'm really about to get her. She's extra. So I really thought she was calling me about something dealing with the program that I work in that she's the coordinator of, which still would have pissed me off, but at least it would have been work related. You calling me at home about a damn bookshelf? Are you crazy? Now what happened was, let me tell y'all what went down with the bookshelf, and then I'm gonna tell L Teddy the second thing I gotta tell him that we getting off this I was gonna say get off this phone, that we getting off this chat. But um we have a couple of new administrators in the building, right? We also had a lot of furniture donated to our school over the summer and like at the end of last year. So, what's wrong, Teddy? Because I'm getting off of here, and like literally, I'm gonna finish this story. I got something else to tell you, and then I'm getting off of here. But so if you want to go live, you can go live in about 15 minutes. But what you gonna be petty about, boo? What you gonna be petty about? Teddy, they've been trying to set me up over here. They conspiring to find me a man, which I ain't mad about. You know, summer coming, it's cuffing season coming. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad about it. Um, oh, y'all trying to see if y'all. Oh, you just in a generally petty mood. Well, come on. I mean, that's up to you. But I'm gonna get off here in a few minutes, so you good because you know it's been an hour and a half. You know, I normally do an hour or so. Um, but what happened was we have a couple of new administrators. So yesterday I was walking with um walking with an administrator, one of the new administrators, and Teddy, he a brother. You know what I'm saying? And me and him were talking. We were just chatting it up or whatever. And he was like, "You want that?" He was like, "You need a bookshelf for your room?" He was like, "That came out of my office, so you might want to go ahead and claim it before somebody else gets it." And I was like, "You know, I could work with that." I was like, "Yeah," because I have a bookshelf in my room, but it's janky, and this was a newer one, so I was like, "Yeah, I could take that." So I told the custodians before I left yesterday. I asked them if they could bring the bookshelf to my classroom, you know, today. So when I got to work today, the bookshelf wasn't there. I ain't trip off of it. I was like, "All right, they forgot. It's not that serious. I'm gonna keep it moving." By this time, I've already started putting my books on the bookshelf. So at this point, I don't care whether they bring it or not, because I've already started setting my bookshelf up and stuff. So I don't care. That's what she calling me about. So that bookshelf that was in the hallway, it was next to her classroom. And so I guess that's what she's talking about. But he told me that bookshelf came out of his office and that he just didn't need it. She's saying it came out of another administrator's office. But when I tell you that I really don't give a damn one way or the other, and why does she care? She don't have nothing to do with either one of our classrooms, child. And the other teacher she's talking about is one of the few people at the building that I do rock with. Y'all know what I'm saying? I was just telling y'all earlier how I don't really rock with a whole lot of people at my school. She's one of the few people that I rock with. Like me and her have hung out outside of school. So me and her could have had that conversation and she wouldn't have been tripping. Anyway, y'all. So that's child. And I'm still not understanding because I'm about to call I'm about to call her when I get off of here and be like, child. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna call her. I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow at work. Why? Because I'm gonna see her tomorrow at work. Betty, you've been in my chat. You hadn't subbed me yet, but thank you, boo. Thank you to all of my new subs. I have gotten I just hope that y'all stick around. I hope everybody enjoys their content and stick around. I guess Wings and Wine ain't gonna stick around. Although they probably didn't sub no way. So Teddy, the other thing that went down, I meant to text you. I was going to text you about it. I didn't want to text you too late last night because this went down at like 2 in the morning. So I wasn't going to text you at 2 in the morning. I was going to text you this morning though, and I forgot. So last night I went into I called into Tracy's chat. She was live, and I called into her chat last night, and we talked. And she apologized for the things that she said. She apologized for making a personal attack, and then she gave me her point of view of the situation and why she came at me the way she came at me, because she felt like it was a setup, and she felt like I knew Jay Wilson and that we had sort of ganged up on Heidi, and she felt like as the only other woman on the panel, I should have kind of had Heidi's back. And so and again, and like I told her, I was like, okay, like you can disagree with what I did. You can disagree with how I handled the situation, and that's fine. I can't do anything but that's your opinion. Like I said to her, it was the personal attack that I had an issue with. So, Teddy, I ain't even going. You missed it. You see, you should have been in here earlier because somebody in here earlier was saying they were like, so you can forgive Tracy, but you can't forgive Heidi. And I was like, what am I forgiving Heidi for? Like the comment was like, what am I forgiving Heidi for? I didn't understand what they were saying. They got mad and left, but neither here nor there. But again, Teddy, I don't even care anymore. I don't. Everybody's gonna look at that live and see what they want to see. I have seen people, and Teddy, me and you had this conversation the other day. I have seen people see something go down and totally change the narrative and totally see it and be like, and I'm sitting there like, did you see what I saw? Because I know you. So people looked at that live and they saw what they wanted to see. And Tracy admitted that she didn't look at the whole thing. Because I was like, Tracy, did you look at that whole thing from the beginning, from when Heidi first came on the panel to when the Jay Wilson blow up between when her and Jay Wilson argued? Because you got to see it from the beginning. And she admitted that she hadn't. She admitted that she hadn't looked at the whole thing. So it's neither Teddy, we're gonna move on. But I just wanted to let you know what went down. I just want to let you know what went down. But anyway, we didn't gang up on that woman. Anyway, moving on. We done with it. That happened 4 days ago. We done with it. But I just want to let you know what went down. I know you are, baby. And I ain't mad at you. You be in the mood you in. Because I know because Teddy's first day back was the kid's first day back was yesterday. He's been working. So they worked him yesterday and they probably worked him again today. So you be in the mood you in, boo. Be in the mood you in. I ain't mad at you. I see you, Ebony. Hey, Gamer Chick, sorry. Gamer Chick 25. Hey, how you doing? Oh, for real? Okay, I'm about to get off of here. We about to go over to the Mess Express. I'm about to go be in the bushes. He said mother is on the Mess Express. How mother get to the Mess Express? What? Yeah, I'm about to get off of here. Well, I was going to get off of here anyway, y'all. But I'm damn sure about to get off of here if mother is over at the Mess Express. I'm about to find out what's going on. I'm not even subscribed to the Mess Express. Hold on. Oh, they doing the parody again. Exactly what a woman is going through when she really don't know what a woman is. Oh no, Spilly Boy is on there. Okay, I'm about to go in there. All right, y'all, I'm about to go over to the Mess Express. Yep, Ebony, I'm about to be right up in them bushes. Anyway, y'all, Thank y'all for hanging out. It's been great. Teddy, if you go live, just send me a text because I'm I don't always get my alerts. So send me a text. So I come in the chat booth. Y'all have a great evening, and I'm going to talk to y'all later. Mwah. Okay, Tasha. And yeah, and hit me up on my Tasha. You hit me up on my send me an email or hit me up on my Instagram and my DMs too. And my District Heights baby, you hit me up too.